This week, Congressman David Valadao pressed Secretary Pete Buttigieg about California rail policy and also why he made some questionable comments regarding the high-speed rail project. Eyewitness News reporter Celine Stevens is here now with more. Celine?
Rochelle, that's right. The U.S. Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg testified during a hearing this week, and Congressman David Valadao pressed him about the impact of the state's new environmental regulations, as well as the concerns surrounding the high-speed rail project.
Where do you stand on this, and how do you plan to move forward on this? Hopefully some common sense will prevail here.
Congressman David Valadao confronted U.S. Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg during a hearing, pushing for answers regarding California's new environmental regulations that he says targets emissions of locomotives.
The regulation requires that railroads operating in California must quickly begin adopting zero-emission technology for locomotives, technology that is currently not commercially available.
But Buttigieg says that's not for his department to handle, but instead the Environmental Protection Agency.
When it comes to railroad regulation, our authorities mostly relate to the physical safety and safe operation, in that sense neutral to forms of propulsion or air pollution issues that might be the jurisdiction of the EPA.
However, Valadao says Buttigieg is likely to face some heat either way.
65% of the locomotives in the country are touching California and are being delayed because of having either change engines or completely remove engines off the fleet. It's going to have an impact, and you're going to be the one to blame, because when they think locomotives, they don't think EPA. They're thinking Secretary of Transportation.
He also asked Buttigieg about a comment he made about the Brightline West high-speed rail project, which would connect Las Vegas to Los Angeles.
One comment that you made that stood out to me, because high-speed rail in California, they broke ground in 2015, was that this was going to be the first true high-speed rail. What do you mean by that, and why is California 10 years into this project, construction already started? Why is Las Vegas is going to be done before ours? Buttigieg
quickly corrected his statement.
I should, to be very specific, it is not the first true high-speed rail to break ground. What I mean by that is we project be the first high-speed rail to be in service.
He says that's due to its unique path, and as a result, the Las Vegas high-speed rail is aiming to be finished in 2028 for the LA Summer Olympics. As for the California high-speed rail,
the North-South project, which we also believe in, are investing in, but recognize has a much more complex right-of-way picture, is on a longer timeline than the Brightline West project.
In regard to the state regulations and the supply chain, Valadao also says when it comes to trains, the EPA has reported that only a small % of greenhouse gas emissions are actually coming from them. Still, Buttigieg says his department's job just tries to balance between that and what will lead to less environmental harm, while hopefully keeping supply chains efficient and green. Live in studio, Celine Stevens, Eyewitness News.
Hi, I'm Rochelle Murcia with Eyewitness News Bakersfield Now on YouTube. Thank you for checking out our YouTube channel, where we have tons of great content to choose from. While you're here, go ahead and click on the subscribe button right there. That way you can stay up to date on all the things related within Kern County. Thanks for watching.